So I had this really interesting conversation the other day with a guy from work. We were talking about Fridays. He was talking about, oh my God, Friday's like such a wasted day because I'm just looking forward to the weekend and I'm just trying to wrap stuff up and I'm not as focused as I should be. And it's just kind of a wasted day for me. And he said, how do you see Fridays? Like, what does it matter to you? And I said, man, Friday is like the day. And he's like, all right, why? Explain to me why Friday is the day. And I said, well, think about what Friday is all about. Okay? You come into work on Monday, you've got a full week of work, you're full out, you're doing everything. And then Friday comes and it's kind of that wrap up, right? You're just trying to get everything organized, get everything done. And then you take Friday afternoon. This is what I do. Take Friday afternoon and use it kind of as a reflection time. So maybe the last hour of the day. And for those of you who know me, you know that journaling is a big part of what I do. I take that last hour of the day and I really reflect on the week. What did I win at? What did I lose at? What were the challenges? And again, people think of Friday just from a work perspective, but they don't really think about it from a personal perspective. But I do. I look at Friday as the entire week encompassing everything. So what was good personally, what was bad personally, what was good work-wise, what was bad work-wise. Take account of all of that and document it, journal it down, get it on paper because it's really a reflective thing for you. And then once you get past that, now is the time, and this is where I confess that I struggle, and I've struggled with it my entire life, is kind of planning out the weekends. For me, it's a balance of got to keep doing some of my social media stuff, kind of if there's any outstanding work stuff, and then there's a relaxation time. Again, for those of you who know me, I don't sit still really well, and I'm not like a binge movie guy. I like to do things, but the week tends to take away my planning capabilities for the weekend. So one of the things that I'm really trying to focus on is what am I going to do on the weekend? Right? And how am I going to plan out? Just like I plan out my day Monday through Friday, how am I going to plan out my weekend? And so what I do most of the time is that quiet time when everybody else in the house is still sleeping and I'm up because I pretty much get up at the same time every day. That's my time for me. So whether I'm journaling, whether I'm recording, whether I'm writing, that's my time. I make my coffee. I just kind of sit and have my quiet time. It's perfect. Then the house starts getting busy and we start thinking about what we're going to do. But that's the catch right there, right? We're now Saturday morning. What do you want to do today? And inevitably that ends up meaning that you're not going to do anything today because you want to go right. You want to go here, you want to go there. Well, now it's probably too late to do a longer kind of a day trip because you haven't really thought about it. So maybe you can do it on Sunday, but Saturday is almost kind of a lost day. And I hate the fact that Saturday is a lost day because I like to be productive. I like to do something that has intention and have meaning. So part of the conversation that I had with this person was where I'm really going to try to focus myself going forward is using that reflective time on Friday and even before having those conversations to say, what is the weekend going to look like? What is Saturday going to look like? What's Saturday night going to look like? What's Sunday going to look like? Because then it turns into that productive time. It turns into that fun time. Whether we're going to go out to dinner with friends or we're just going to go over someone's house or we're going to just, nothing wrong with staying and watching a movie either. That's all fine. But just kind of know what you're going to do. And so for me, again, so I've got kind of that end of the day journaling thing. And then I'll be honest, Friday night is usually, just dinner home and maybe a drink and then some TV at night and just kind of really letting the week kind of flush out of the system and kind of get yourself ready for the weekend. Saturday morning for me is a really important time. It's just that calming. There's not a lot going on. I can really kind of focus on what it is that I want to do. And then when the house gets busy, we start bringing other plans into place. For a lot of people, including myself, it's either Saturday or Sunday you're cleaning your house, right? It's laundry and it's cleaning and it's getting your house ready because you really don't have time during the week. So that is absolutely part of that is, and as I get into it, I don't go near the stores, at least the grocery stores on the weekends because they're crazy. But make that time, right? Have that plan. I think really what the essence of the conversation that I had at work was plan it out. Make the weekend just like you would during your week. What is your calendar going to look like? What is your time going to look like? So that you're really not wasting your weekends and you're not frustrated because you haven't really thought about what you're going to do on the weekends. And you end up watching sports that you really don't even care about. Or you're watching a movie that you've seen a dozen times because there's nothing else really to do. And you don't want to go to the stores and whatever the weather is, you might not want to go out. You might not be able to go out. So have that plan. I think the essence of the week of Friday of the week is getting ready for your weekends to make them as productive as you can. And again, for me, I don't have an outside area to have to work on anymore, which is great. But I do have other people's homes that I go and help them with. When the year is right, that I do that. So getting the grass cut and doing yard work and whatever, certainly part of what your Saturday is going to look like. But really have that kind of scope of what you want to do so it isn't wasted time and that you're just not looking at each other going, what do you want to do now? What do you want to do now? I've done that for so long and it's so frustrating. So I just want to kind of reiterate to people that that's what I had to get over myself, is not having those conversations. Because the other downside of that is Sunday night comes and you're like, man, I just kind of pissed away my weekend. I didn't do anything productive. I didn't really have a lot of fun. I didn't do what I wanted to do. And it's Sunday. And now I got to get ready for the week. So the more time you put into planning your weekend, the more productive your weekend is, the more fun your weekend is, the better mindset you're going to be in. So when Sunday night comes, you'll say, you know what? That was great. I feel really good. I feel really refreshed. I'm ready to go. Whatever the week is going to bring, the week is going to bring. But have that kind of plan in place and then really use Sunday. Really take time, just like I take Friday night to kind of reflect and embrace what the week was. You take time on Sunday evening, take an hour, whatever time you need, and really kind of lay out your week. Know what you get, know what the week is going to look like. Look at your work calendar, look at your personal calendar, see what you've got going on, and be prepared so that nothing kind of catches you off guard, because the better you walk into Monday, the more successful your week is going to be. So really, the way my conversation went with this person, I just want to kind of recap thing is use Friday, obviously, to get your work done, number one, but really use it kind of as that planning, reflective time to what do I want to accomplish this weekend? What am I looking forward to in the weekend? How am I going to make it happen over the weekend? And then go into it with that plan. Use Friday night, whether you're going out with people or just a quiet night at home, use that as your unwinding time. It's okay to just do nothing on a Friday night and just absorb the week. And if it was a tough week, just kind of embrace what happened and think about what happened. But then go into Saturday. And again, like I said, for me, it's Saturday morning is kind of my get stuff done time when the house is quiet. But then when the house gets busy and you're ready to go, be in that position where you are ready to go. You know exactly what you guys want to do for the weekend, what you've got planned. Go out there and do it. Enjoy your Sunday, and then make sure that you make time on Sunday night to kind of reflect on the weekend, and really look at what the week ahead is going to look like so that you can plan on it. So you're really not getting caught off guard because you forgot about something or, don't worry about it. I'll deal with it on Monday morning. Kind of get it in front of you, because the more you get in front of you on Sunday, you're going to be better prepared for Monday and Tuesday, whatever the week is going to be. So I just want to get on here today and just, I was thinking about this earlier because I did have this conversation about Friday and what it meant. Just want to kind of reflect on it. I'd love to know your comments. Like, how do you look at Fridays? How do you look at the weekends? What do they mean to you? Leave a comment, reach out to me, go out to the website, got more tips out there. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll talk to you later.